Hello, it is me once again. It is Easter. I should have got something ready, really. We got some washing back there. That's kind of like Jesus. Nah, it's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, let's get it done. Anyhow, I believe we are getting near the tail end of this game, and yeah, it should be pretty good when we're finally done. Because I've got another couple of games we could do videos on. We've also got, let's see, another project possibly in the pipelines as well. Might even be a cheeky StarCraft 2 tournament as well, so there's plenty to do. It's just, you know, finding
Today's
the time.
thrilling episode
Anyhow.
is brought to you in part by Chetty's Chicken Bacon. Better than the original.
That was
I'm
a great
Charles
graphic.
Martinet, and
With the sort
now
of the
it's
chicken
time
head
for
on the sizzler,
Bit Trip
the
presents
strip underneath.
Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien.
Now see, if you could have chicken bacon with cheese, that would be the best. Where were we? I haven't played this since, well, the last time I played it. But that was about a week ago, I think. Yeah.
When last we left Commander Video, his courageous contingent of charismatic compatriots was in hot pursuit of the fiendish
Super
Timbletot
Meat Boy.
as they chased him into a realm
In there
above
as well.
realms
I really
called
should do one
the
of Super Meat
Hypersphere.
Boy.
It is at this moment, as if
Nothing's changed, I take it. Anyhow, before we get started, let me hide my viewport. Good news, anyhow. The good news is I ordered a processor yesterday. It's oh, it's this way. There we go.
the Bit Trip.
Sorry, where was I? It's one of the pile drivers. I went AMD. It's what is it? FX8350, I believe the model is, which means it's 8 cores, 4 gig per core, unclocked, and then you can sort of overclock up to like 4.5 gig per core. So I mean, according to the benchmarks, it would be 3 times faster than my current like quad-core 2.5 gig processor. So yeah, good times. So once that's in, I should be able to sort of process at any sort of speed. I mean, sort of like play this game. Sorry, it's still quite hard to try and talk while you're playing this game. Oh, fuck off! I think they fanny with the steps there. So I think the last one is out of time. But yeah, it should mean I can play this, I can play 1080 games, you know, still recording. And it shouldn't sort of bog down my processor too much, so I will still get a good frame rate. And, oh fucking, my dog is trying to climb under my arm. Yes, hello dog. Oh, you knobhead. Sorry, Right, hello. It's only because I'm talking. And you think I'm talking to you and you're like, oh hello, when you talk to me you sometimes give me a biscuit. I'm just going straight back to my bed. Up this fucking staircase again. I was fucking pressing it. You got a long jump and that's a tricky one. See, this level is, yeah, this is getting more like it. Because it's actually fucking with your head. And your perceptions and your sort of like, I haven't even got the key anyway. So that was pointless. Yeah, it messes with your perception. Like your what you're expecting to come at you. I don't like this sort of like level aesthetic though. It's the foreground and the background. Ugh, mixed too easily. I guess I've got to stay right in time with them. Oops, I didn't get that thing. I get that, because I think I've got everything up until then. Mind you, I mean, Bit Trip games have been sort of legendary for making your head melt. I mean, the original Runner, yeah, was a bit like this, where the foreground, background mixed. But Bit Trip Beat, which was the sort of game you can sort of see in the background. Oh, I couldn't get that anyhow. I nearly, if I'd have pressed that up, it would have killed me. But the sort of bouncy around it looks a bit like Bit Trip Beat, which is like it's like one-sided Pong. Yes. Where you sort of control one or two paddles on the left-hand side of the screen, and you get balls coming at you, and you just have to bing, sort of bounce them back as like Pong. Otherwise, you like lose lives, and it makes graphics look shitter. But yeah, with the patterns that they sort of throw at you, because it's not just like one ball, it's like thousands of these balls and all the patterns as well, because they love patterns, and it's all about the music. I mean, it is literally a bit. Well, it's the beat. Oh, I can unlock whatever that thing is. You saw that shield come up. Oh fuck, I hate this. You're supposed to jump through them. That's fucking gay. Why can't I have a shield button? I should like remap this really. I'm going to put the down button right next to the shield button. Are they supposed to jump all the way over them? I can't see because it's so fucking blocky and shitty. I can't actually see where I'm supposed to go. Bet there's a secret level sort of down one of those. Fuck! Come on. Fuck's sake. Let's unlock a new character that's probably going to be even more confusing to the eye. Missed one. I don't care. Probably going to die anyway. I might jump a bit. Can't go all the way over them. Okay, fuck it, I missed one. I don't care. Just another one there anyway. I just do the hand signal. I watched a funny video the other day. What are they called? These couple of Irish guys. They're called like Epic News Daily, I think is their YouTube channel, which is a bit misleading because it's not like daily news, it's just these, I suppose it's like a meta commentary on people naming their YouTube channel stupid things. But anyhow, a couple of funny Irish guys, they sort of do skits and whatnot, and they do sort of critiques on TV shows called their swipes, which are funny. But no, one of their early videos was the advanced driving, where if you meet someone coming the opposite way down a narrow road and they're being a twat, you've got to give them the hand signal, but the right hand signal. And it's just like every time, it's just them going, I can't do it. But yeah, Epic News Daily, if you're watching, they did a, one of their swipes was on these Irish traveller fellows. They love to have a bit of a fight with one another. Normally for huge amounts of money as well. I saw a documentary on it. So a couple of pikey fellas fight, there'd be like 10 grand payment for like one of the guys who fights. And I mean, they normally go for about 20 odd minutes, and it's just a lot of scrabbling around in a car park in like tracky bottoms and trainers. But yeah, I'd do that for 10 grand. do it for £1 grand. I mean, what do you spend the money on? I mean, yeah, fair enough. You can spend it on bets and fighting if they want, because I mean, it's only so big you can make your caravan in there. There we go. Give me a new character. Captain Video. Or Commander Video. There's a different one because we had there's an 8-bit one to unlock as well, wasn't there? I quite like that one. Oh no, the sort of dandy boy with the hat. Yeah, look, that's the original 8-bit. Done up. We'll go for the dandy boy. I've got to unlock the normal path for that one. So yes, it's all been going okay. I've been working. I can't even see my man at all. Lots of overtime this week. So that's why I bought the new processor, because I sort of got about 100 quid in overtime alone this week. So I thought, fuck it. And then, as a Brewster bonus, I realised from like I'm always after a bargain, and sometimes when there's a misprice on a website, they don't honour it, which is fair enough. If it's going to cost them thousands, they don't honour it. So you pay for it through PayPal and all that, and then later they say, oh no, we've cancelled this transaction because we cancelled the deal, what. And then it goes straight back into your PayPal account, but it doesn't go back into your bank account, which I haven't really noticed, so I guess that's happened a couple of times. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. I've dropped back onto this one. Anyhow, I was pretty much going to pull the trigger on this deal anyway. I bought it from Novatech. I think all in all, with a new cooler for the processor, it cost me 230 quid, I think, for the 8-core FX350 bulldozer. A motherboard that has... have that. It just peels off. Yeah, a motherboard that will support 32 gig of RAM, and it's got the SLI support as well. So yeah, all in all, I think it was like 230 quid. About £5 carriage on that anyway, and that gets me on Wednesday. It's now Saturday, like 29th or 30th, I think it is. 30th. So yeah, I mean, that's not bad, 230 quid, considering 160 quid was kind of free anyway, because of, I didn't even know it was in there. And the other 90 quid was maths and doing this at the same time doesn't work. And the other amount of money, shit, who cares? Was yeah, taken care of with my PayPal. So in the long run, I think I've actually made myself money, as it were. But no, it'd just be a lot better for doing this sort of stuff, where the frame rate will be able to keep up. Because even though my graphics card isn't really taxed by this at all, took far too far then. But for some reason, yeah, it's all loaded onto the processor, the sort of recording side of it. I was pressing down, you pricks. Can't get that fucking first one. Ah, you've probably got to do a low jump, like a duct jump. Fuck off! I was jumping. No. fine. I was going to go up anyway, go do the hard one. Fuck off, I was jumping. Whoa, I fucking pressed jump, you fucker. Fine, I'm killing myself. Wait, Harry. Box, you bastards. Only just, and only just. Best one. Who cares? Got the chest. It's all good. Fuck the gold bars. Fuck the police. That's another thing I've been doing at the moment. I don't know why. I've sort of fallen down a deep YouTube hole of you know, like bailiffs and shit like that, knocking on people's doors and your sort of your public rights. And I don't know. I'm really into it. You know, sort of like the public's rights. Like for example, a cop walks up to you in the street. You're just hanging around. You're doing whatever. And hello there, can I ask you for your ID? No. Ah. No? You don't have to give them anything. Unless they suspect you of committing a crime. What's wrong with that? They, yeah, they can't ask for your ID, they can't ask for your name, they can't ask you... Fuck is wrong with that? They can't ask you anything, really. Hang on. I'm gonna have to get my other character back. So yeah, yeah, they can't ask you really anything. If they suspect you of committing a crime, then you can sort of go with them. You can say, okay then. Let's try this again. But yeah, also with bailiffs, even if they have a search warrant, if, say for example, it's for a TV license or a mobile phone bill or something like that, anywhere that isn't the government, so yeah, TV license are, speed jumps, anywhere that isn't actually a sort of government, so if it's council tax, the police can get involved and like get in through your front door. But if it's a TV license or a mobile phone company or anyone, even these fucking fraudulent debts that people get subject to, so they've never actually heard of the company, but they say, oh, you owe us £85 or whatever. The bailiff can come round, but you don't have to let them in, even if they have their fucking little search warrant, even if it's signed by the court. It has to have, oh, what is it now? Something has to be signed by the judge within 3 days, and it has to be K96. And, but anyhow, normally it's only a civil matter, not a criminal matter. So the police cannot get involved at all. The police can't fucking batter down your door. And as long as you protest peacefully, i.e. you're not like throwing a fucking handful of hot oil on the bailiff's face, satisfying though it may be, they can't really force entry. They can either sort of enter in through an unlocked door or window, which they'll often just fucking pry your door open, or window open with a crowbar and say, oh yeah, it's open, fucking scum. Or, yeah, they just push past you on the door. So always get a camera on them, because this is another thing. If you're in public, if you're in your house or on the street or anyone like that, get your phone out, start filming them. Because ultimately that would be the evidence. If you're there at your front door and they just fucking push you over and walk past you, then it's your word versus theirs in court saying that he forced his way in. He wasn't allowed to do that. That's unlawful. And they say, oh no, I didn't. Because these fucking bailiffs are always up to this business. So yeah, get your camera out. That's the first thing. Even if you're on the street and a policeman comes up to you, pull your phone out. Start filming him. They can say, oh, you can't film in a public place. But you can. It's perfectly legal. And because they are government employees, they're working for you. Government employees you are allowed to film government employees in a public place. That's perfectly fine. So yeah, get your camera out. If they start being the fucking Billy Big Bollocks to you, then that's it. You can hold them accountable for it afterwards. You just really have to. There's a website in my YouTube holes and my sort of website holes I've been going down. It's called CrimeBodge. too much for a jump there. Crimebodge, all one word, .com, I believe it is, or .net. But I've got it bookmarked, and yeah, it's really good. Because I'm not saying, you know, fuck the police all the time. I've actually got 4 friends of mine are coppers. Well, I think 2 are PCSOs and 2 have now sort of become like full-scale officers. And yeah, they're kind of with the same opinion of me. I mean, I'm not entirely anti-establishment or anti-coppers, but it's just, you really should know your rights. You shouldn't let, just because the man in a suit says, you owe us this, you must do this, that instantly makes me think, well, fuck off, I ain't doing what you tell me. Just because you're wearing a high-vis jacket doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking bow and scrape to you. And so yeah, Crimebodge. I missed one out back there, I don't care. This is my form of like public activism. It's me doing my duty, playing Bit-Trip and talking about bailiffs. As a... Let's get the retro thing. I've done one for a while. But the laws can get even crazier. Like in the US, in certain states, you're absolutely fine just to carry a weapon, even like a fucking rifle, just on your back, not even in a holster or on a sheath or anything like that. Ah. I'm gonna kill myself. I want to get that bar. I was fucking ducking, you fuck. But you have to do it quite quick, you see, because you have things flying at you at 50 miles an hour, you see. Fucking gate spiders. Oh, I fucking did it again. I knew I missed it, so I just let myself hit the gap. But yes, I am keen on knowing one's rights. Because if we're going to really get the old tinfoil out and craft a nice shiny hat, then I'm, yeah, not entirely mental about government conspiracies and all that business, but I mean, recently with the bank in Cyprus and all that sort of thing, and the bankers just entirely fucking up, and we're still being held accountable. I missed it again. I think it's ridiculous. It cannot go on forever. So basically, money is debt. Money, for every pound you have in your pocket, that's a pound somewhere someone else owes, whether it's a company, a person, or whatever. Money is debt. So, however, get it. There we go. But what the bankers are doing, so you have these all these subprime mortgages and whatnot, but the problem is, there you go, have that. Although we can take loans out, and we take loans for our mortgage and our houses and whatnot, and we can do that. What the bankers do, every pound that they get from you, every pound they own, they mortgage, they loan the fuck out of that, so that £1 turns into £9 pretty much. So then the £1 they had is now equal to £9. The only thing is they have to pay interest the same as us, a much lower rate, but they still have to pay the interest on it. So then that's how they try and sell you more products and try and get you in more debt. But the problem is now it's getting to a point where, so every pound they had, they've already fucking maxed it out, and there's no more, because the interest charges, there's no more money they can sort of create, quote marks, from it. So it's all going to collapse with this fucking banking and nobody holding these cocksucker bankers accountable for anything. Oh, and I still give myself, I reckon, let's see, what do you reckon, James? What sort of bonus should I give myself this year? £1 million? £1 million! Yes, excellent. Fine. These fucking shit stabbers. Honestly. It's all going to collapse one day. And then what's going to happen? And I mean, it's not even just, oh, the banks have collapsed, news at 12. It will be major, major news. It would be sort of really bad news. Because think, I mean, you've seen it yourself, all around you. Now, the councils are running out of money. That's why they want to charge you, anyone who's got a spare room, you know. They want to charge you an extra 15 quid a week for them if you're in a council property. It's because they haven't got any fucking money. And they're really going to get tighter. And then what happens when one day it all goes fucking pear-shaped and they say, shit, the council haven't got any money. And then all these people on benefits. I mean, some people have extremely valid reasons for being on benefits. I'm not going to start talking about that. However, one day they go go get their money, and there isn't any. Sorry, we can't pay you. There's no money. Then what? Just suddenly fucking millions of people, no money, and it's all going to fall apart. It will happen very quickly. When it does, it can't go on forever. Sort of faltering banks and struggling. There's no way it can go on forever, and it will collapse one day. And that's where I think you've got to know your rights, and sort of up until then you can't bow and scrape to these people, which are just businesses, they're corporations. These bankers, they're not some fucking breed of super beings or anything like that. They're the same little shitheads that used to sit next to you in school with a fucking pencil up their nose. They're no better than you or I. They just happen to have their fingers on the purse strings, which is ultimately fucking stupid. The same with politicians. What sort of society do we live in where these smart people, the academics, sort of shy away from politics? What sort of sense does that fucking make? Ah, chest up there. Get that. But I mean, it's absolutely crazy. It can't keep going on like this. So, what do we do with all this information? I mean, if you are in the slightest bit interested, there's a film out there. It'll be available for free. You can watch it on YouTube, much like this video. It's called Zeitgeist. Z-E-I-T, sort of G-E-I-S-T. Zeitgeist. And it's all free. You're not sort of pirating it by looking on the internet. But it is... So the first Zeitgeist film is about mainly... it goes pretty heavy on religion, the first film. So it'll say about the whole religion is control and money, banking power, and just... But yeah, go with it with not even an open mind. I'm a skeptic. I listen to sort of the skeptic side to the universe. I am a staunch disbeliever in any psychic or woo or acupuncture or any other sort of sham therapies. I would consider myself, yeah, more on a logic-y, sciencey, math type person. But yeah, anyhow, go in there. Zeitgeist, there are several films after that that get a bit airy-fairy. I mean, they start talking about, you know, is it called the Venus Project, where it's like selling your house, sort of like going to move into the super community sort of thing, and it's maybe I won't go there just yet. I'm not packing my bags. Ah, fuck! I did the same thing again. I did. Oh no! Oh, why did I press restart? I could have killed myself. But it's certainly food for thought anyway, especially on the banking system. I think. I can't remember what the second Zeitgeist film is called. I'm gonna kill myself. It's called Zeitgeist, whatever. But yeah, start with the first one, watch it, and yeah, educate yourself, know your rights. Because it's all fine to just say, oh yeah, you're just paranoid, you're just being stupid. Maybe, but I mean, what do? I would rather... I mean, so this is the hard line to walk, because at some point I'm going to be going around calling people fucking sheeple, you know, I'm going to be one of those cockheads. But I really don't want to be. It is shocking the amount of people who just follow orders and do things just because some dickhead in a high-vis jacket tells them to. But some people just want the easy life, and it is most corporations that want... I got the wrong one. I've already done this. Most corporations do want you to, yeah, have the easy life. Because you can just sit there and you go to work all day and moaning, and you get to go home and fucking hypnotise yourself with your TV at night. Or your favourite YouTuber, Antman 1983. His fantastic videos. But you know, they just want you to stay quiet and buy this and buy that and buy these fucking products that don't matter. And it says he who's just ordered a new processor. But I'm guilty of it myself. Everyone is. Everyone's part of the system. But I mean, I don't know. There is going to be a time when, I think certainly within our lifetimes, I would suggest that this way of life, me sitting here on a Saturday, relaxing, playing on my computer and all this business will be a distant memory of just having free energy, all this free power. Although I pay for it, but I mean, yeah, I don't need to know where it comes from. Like my food, I don't need to know where it comes from. Or Tesco's, basically. Tesco's or the power grid. I was already ducking. That's where it comes from. I don't actually have to sort of generate it. But I can see if it all goes wrong. So if all the banks collapse, then all the money supply will collapse. This level's gay. And that's it suddenly. If any sort of company, they can be a power company, they can be a McDonald's, they can be a solicitors, they can be any sort of company. If the money is not flowing, then they're fucked. It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter what sort of service they may not provide. If there's no money going in, they're fucked very quickly. So, my tinfoil hat wearing, my dugout bag, is starting to consist of, I'm doing some housework at the moment, sort of building my house, but I'm probably going to be looking at getting solar panels at some point, because with my roof space, it's probably going to cost me about, there we go, it's a close-up Commander video, there we go, touch gherkin. Yeah, get solar panels on my house, it would probably cost me in the region of 5 to 6 grand, something like that. But then I'll be able to generate, say, about 3 kilowatts of power, which is, it sounds feeble, it's enough to power 1 kettle. But I mean, being able to power 1 kettle just off the power of the sun is pretty fucking good, in my eyes anyway. And then it's always there. I mean, in the short term, I know there's like a sliding scale of how much the electricity company will buy it back off you. That was why, interestingly enough. Remember about 2 or 3 years ago, there's all these adverts, get solar panels, we'll do it all for you. All that business. That was because the government scheme, the government fucked up again. So every sort of kilowatt of energy you generate with your solar panels on your roof, the government, well, the power company will buy it back off you, but the government were offering a subsidy. Oh, fucking slow me down, I don't care. So they would buy it for for 1 unit, or 1 kilowatt hour, as it would be more, I'm going to get that level. For 1 kilowatt hour, you normally have to pay in your house about, anywhere between about 18 and 20 pence. I'm not sure what it's like in other countries. Now, which one was it? Which one's tricky? So about, say, 20 pence per 1 kilowatt hour per unit. Then they would say buy that off you at whatever price they would. But the government would bump it up, so you're being paid 50 pence. Sort of like 2.5 times the fucking going rate for this energy. So, I mean, you could very quickly make money off this. And companies realised that, and they said, oh fuck, let's do some of that. Let's give people their solar panels. It would cost us about, I don't know, 5 grand. I'm just sorry, just worry which one I've got to fall down for my retro level. Not that one, not that one. You've got to do a long jump to try and go between them. So yeah, that's why all these companies said, oh, we'll put solar panels on your roof. But the thing is, when they put the solar panels on your roof, they get to sell the energy back to the government at 50p per unit. Which is why, yeah, they put it on loads and then they're reaping the rewards, which means they'd pay it back. They'd get their money back in about 3 to 4 years at that sort of rate, maybe even faster, depending on your location and sunlight. And then they've got you in the contract for another 16 years, where they can keep selling back all the excess power you generate. Anyhow, so I wouldn't be doing... Fuck off, that was good. Look, it made the crash sound sound. I wouldn't be doing that, because now the government realised this is really fucking bad, we've pissed up here. And I think they're now sort of bite off you for about 25 pence per unit you generate. So I mean, yeah. There we go. But still, yeah, solar panels, it's kind of taking itself off the grid. Ah, fucking done it again. And then, say if it all does go fucking wrong and they want to cut the power off, I've still got 3 kilowatts. You can easily use. I mean, the problem is storage. So I'm trying to store it in some kind of battery. I'm not sure what kind of large batteries exist, because batteries, on the whole, are a bit shit. Batteries are always the power, whether it's in your electric Tesla car, whatever. Batteries are often the weakest link in the chain here. Fucking bullbags. So yeah, I mean, even with the best, even if you're paying like about 100 grand for a Tesla Sport or whatever, I can't remember what it's called, the supercar, the electric supercar. The more you pay, you can get it. Sort of, it starts from about 70 grand or something like that. But then you can keep paying more and more, depending, and that's how you get a better battery. The more you pay. But even then, so I think the maximum range is about 300 miles. Ah, fuck! How do you do that bit? A long jump won't do it. But I've got to sneak through those guys. Good episode today. I know we've got about another quarter of an hour left, but I don't want to. How do you get that fucking level? I ain't finishing it until I get that fucking thing. If I time the jump just right, maybe. So I'm right on the very, very edge. When I hit that jump, might be able to clear it. But no, I do enjoy talking a bit. It's not very often you can talk. Oh no, you can talk this sort of nonsense with people. Because often people want an easy life. Most of the time, sort of, most of my customers, if I go, when I'm not making fantastic videos on YouTube, I'm an engineer. I actually fix things. I sort of go around in sort of most of the time commercial kitchens, you know, like restaurants, schools, pubs, clubs, that sort of thing, and I fix the equipment, sort of electronic or gas or, you know, refrigeration. So I'm like a repairman. But yeah, a lot of the time I'm sort of chatting with chefs and there's no gap through there. I will get it. But yeah, a lot of the time they're not very receptive. They like a joke or two, but yeah. I actually did meet a guy. I can't sort of disclose where or where not it may have been. Guy in a cafe. Really interesting guy. He sounded a bit switched on when I was chatting to him. Normally, you know, the chefs be using like one-syllable words all the time. But this guy seemed a bit switched on, and we got talking and nearly cleared it. Anyhow, we got talking and he was saying he used to work for the government in HM Customs and trying to catch like dope smugglers, not just like the people, like the carriers. Oh, sorry, I was itching my nose at the bottom of the kick then. But yeah, he was like phone bugging, you know, phone tapping and all that sort of business, and sitting in vans with microphones, all that sort of business. But yeah, really interesting, just trying to nail down the big suppliers. But no, he was chatting to me anyway about getting an FPV set up. So you know, you get like remote control cars and all that, and you can get remote control planes. The thing, what you can do at the minute. There we go. Oh, I jumped too fucking far. I hit my head on the second one. We can do it though. I know I can do it now. But no, what you can do, the thing you can do is, you put like a little GoPro. You get these wireless GoPros now, or other cheaper cameras are available. I'm just paying for the name. But you can get a little camera and put it on the front of the plane, and you can have that wirelessly transmit to your head because you're wearing like a pair of fat sharp goggles. You know, an Oculus Rift, if you will, like a set of goggles on your head. There we go. That's a fucker to get that was. And yeah, you can sort of fly around. You just stood there in a field, which is probably a bit risky because you just stood there with a remote control and goggles on. But you're actually flying around. You sort of literally got the bird's eye view. Oh, that was a bit nasty. Have fun. 10 more levels out there. Oh, I've still got to do that one. Like extra logic, still got... We'll do that level quickly. Because I'm sure I was pretty much there. There we go. I was going to say, I remember this bit. It seems strangely familiar. Cock. That's one out. Haven't got the key. I better crack on with these levels, haven't got to the key vault. What a jump! See, there's actually something interesting with like the melody where your actions, although they always do sort of like make music when you do any sort of move. But that was nice because it was like the music came first and shit. Fucking press jump as I was in midair from falling off the step. See, if this game was more about the music, I think it would be better sometimes. I couldn't have got that anyway. It was locked chest thing, wasn't it? The key vault I'd have to get. 5,000 gold. Mercy, we're cracking on. No key vault as yet, but it must be getting close. This is... Am I just spending longer on these levels? No, it is... It does seem a longer time spending on these. Pixel Dispatch. 2 exits. One will go to the key vault, the other will go onward. Let's try and get the alternate one. So yeah, I'm not really mainlining this game. I'm long jump there. As fast as I can. I mean, I'm still going through and getting some of the interesting bits. But I mean, the original premise of getting everything, fuck off, everything this game has, is doable. I don't think it'll be that hard. I don't know. I mean, there are hard levels on this. I've just stuck to the medium ones. But what would be the point? I had the shield up and I jumped. Fucking thing. I knew that. I tried to duck to get underneath it. I fucked that one up. I had my fucking shield up still. I was holding it. I was holding the shield, then I hit jump. But because the block went over the top of my shield and then hit me in the head, it didn't count. Fucking game. I wouldn't think the sort of like the ballistics physics were really that complicated in this game, you know. Fuck, I don't think I was going to make that. I did mistime that one a little bit. I've got really itchy face. I can't actually now. Oh, itchy face. Yeah. I should probably have a shave. That's the thing. All you folks out there on the YouTubers, you're going to think I'm some sort of fucking bum. because most of the time I record this on Saturday, and I'm not one of these old school people. I mean, does anyone out there sort of shave every day? I don't, because I've got to go down there. I think I've got to go down further. I let myself get killed. I've got quite sensitive skin. I'll break out in a sort of rash. Well, not even a rash, but you know, I get razor rash. I've got quite, yeah, my skin doesn't like being razored a lot. If I did it every day, I'll be like an old spotting a lottie. So yeah, fuck it. I just don't shave every day. I often shave once a week. If it's getting bad, I'll often... Whee! They told me to go down, and I did. But yeah, I often have like a big shave off on Sunday. I've got, you know, like the little beard trimmer things, so I get those to have the stubble off halfway through the week. Still, fuck, a gifo I look like. That was funny, it killed me the other time when I did that. Ta-da! Cock it, I don't care. Perfect Cadoo. Don't need the perfect plus. Startable in future. So it must be close to the boss. I mean, I can't see how far the levels go on, but they sort of go down on the map in the next few ones, and then I think that'd probably be us. Got a duck there. That seems to be the theme of this level, is ducking while in midair. Ah, missed the jump there. Fucking thing. So yeah, so Wednesday, my processor will come. Hopefully. If either it's not raining, well, I mean, I'm sure it's still coming if it's raining, but then hopefully the postman just won't fucking put it on my doorstep in the pissing down rain sort of thing. I missed that thing, I'll go back and get it. Because yeah, I won't be too happy about that. And then depending what time I get back from work, I shall set that bad boy up and... fucking... These shitty fucking 8-bit jump pads where they sort of go, and jump towards you. Why don't they fuck off? I don't care, I missed that thing now. It's been a prick. So let's get through this level. I have to get the cross there. I don't know why. It's because it makes it sound better. How did I miss that? I don't even care. Fuck it. Let's just get through it now. It made the sound. It made the jump pad sound. Fuck off! I was already halfway under it, so you can normally let go of the down button when you're sort of like halfway under an obstacle, because you won't like lift your head up and hit the bottom of it. I've had a real hankering, speaking of gaming, for some reason I've had a real hankering for Shogun 2. I know Rome... fuck, abort. I know Rome 2 is coming out this year. I've played all of the sort of Creative Assemblies, you know, the total fucking cunt. Those, yeah, the Total War games in the past. Apart from Napoleon, I didn't see the point, because it came out very soon after Empire, and they said, oh no, it's an entirely new game. It's on the same engine and blah blah. That was all I wanted to hear, really. But no, I only played through the Shogun 2 campaign once, as the... Was it the Fall of the Samurai campaign? Fuck off! Because, yeah, normally... Yeah, I played through the normal campaign. The, I was Chosokabe, I think they're called. And, yeah, the archers and all that business, and I sort of played through that, taking over Japan. But then the rise of the... What was it? The Fall of the Nations, or... what was it? It's pretty much the... I was fucking in there. The sort of Tom Cruise Last Samurai mode, you know, where you have the old meets the new, where you got like the line infantry and all that starting to come in, and so you still have like the rebels on horseback and swords and samurai and all that business, and you have the people who sort of like favour the New Japan, and they've got like big infantry lines and muskets and all that sort of business. So I only played through that campaign once, which is a bit of a shame. I played it through on the sort of the new... Oh, fuck off! That same jump. It's such a piece of shit, this level. This jump pads are fucking queer. That's why I made an entire fucking level of them. Let's just said, oh, this will be hard and annoying because these don't make any fucking sense. Let's do that. But no, I do quite like those games. And the whole world map business and... I played a bit of Warframe last night, only very briefly, and I was very pissed. But, yeah, it seemed alright. Mass Effect 2 multiplayer, people were saying. But yeah, I can kind of see. So in that jump, this one here, duck. You've got a in midair. You've got to duck the thing, and then sort of let yourself pop back up for the. Oh, fucking jump pads! They can go fuck themselves. Fuck off. I should have long jumped that one. I was ducking. That's why I was upright in the air, because I was fucking ducking. Still, I managed to hit it anyway. Fuck! That bit! Up, down, up, down, up, down. I was ducking. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, we've done an hour now. This will be the last level I complete for today anyhow. But complete it I will. Yeah, you fucking shithead. How do you like that? Just ducking anyway. I don't trust it. Must be there. Don't give a fuck. The key vault is mine! Oh, damn. What a fucking level. Well, I think that would do us for today. Let's have a quick look at where we have to go next. So yeah, I can't go down, but I mean, by the looks of it, it's normally about 15 or so levels. So we're pretty much there by the looks of it. Just have to go down, and that'll be it. So yeah, next episode could be the last one. I don't know what episode this is. Is it 14 or 15? So yeah, 15, 16 might be a big round number for the series. Anyhow, we will talk more about that when we get to it. So, until next time, I should put it back to the splash screen for no other reason that I had to make the JPEG there. So, I shall see you again next time. Goodbye.